Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a busy day, but I promise you this is the final video for today at least. If you guys have seen my earlier videos on multiplayer and campaign, you would know that I actually got to go down to Treyarch and check out Black Ops 6 early. I played some multiplayer, they showed us a ton of campaign, and the other thing they showed us was a bunch of zombies. Now, if you saw the Black Ops 6 direct, you would have seen a little bit of zombies in there, but I actually think you guys kind of got shafted because we actually got quite a bit of information on zombies. We got to see both of the maps. Unfortunately, I am able to tell you about both of these maps, which is pretty cool. So what we're going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be showing you what they showed us in the direct, so you're kind of caught up to pace. And then I'm going to break down the backstory that they gave us, the maps, and the characters that are going to be in zombies as well. Basically explaining to you how all of this is going to work. But like I said, first, this is what was given to us in the direct.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
So as they mentioned briefly there are 2 maps that are coming at launch to Black Ops 6, both of which take place at the same time, but have very, very different stories. One of the maps takes place after the last thing that we found out during the Cold War zombie. And in that, we had the director, who is of course Edward Richtofen, and he betrays the organization and sends the whole group to an unknown prison. In Black Ops 6, we pick up at that prison 5 years later in the early 90s. Now, Peck is mounting a mission to save Requiem. He identifies the location, which is, as I said, one of the maps, which is a Terminus Black Site 13 prison where the old crew from Black Ops Cold War is being held. Your mission for this map is to simply escape the island and escape the zombies attack that is going on that island. So this is a Terminus outpost. It is an island and it looks dark, dreary, mysterious, and their description of it is that it was massive. This is going to be a huge, giant zombies map, and it looks really, really interesting. Now, here's the thing. We didn't really get any more gameplay than you guys got here, but what we got was information. So this Terminus outpost, this island, is absolutely massive. They told us that there was going to be story revolving around what happened with the characters in Cold War, and essentially this map was going to push that part of the story forward. And also, as we zoom out here, you can just see the massive, massive scale of this map. I truly believe that out of the 2 maps, this one is by far going to be the bigger of the 2. Also, the darker of the 2. Now, what they didn't talk about, the second map. Now, what's confusing to me is that they didn't show any of this, and to me, this was the more interesting looking of the 2 maps. So I don't even know what to put on here gameplay wise, so I'm just going to talk to you guys. The second map is called Liberty Falls, and essentially it's a suburban 90s neighborhood. You could see a church off in the distance. There were several different POIs. Some that they listed were the bowling alleys or comic book stores. And unlike the Terminus outpost, this map was very bright, very vibrant, and had a lot of open spaces. It looked very, very different, kind of the opposite of the Terminus outpost that we actually saw. Now, as I mentioned, these 2 maps are taking place at the same time. We don't know what the story is. However, what we do know is in Liberty Falls, essentially a mysterious incident has happened. We don't know what this incident is. However, they send in our characters to then see what is going on within Liberty Falls. In other words, sent them in to investigate. That brings us to our next thing. the characters. Now, this probably doesn't make very much sense to you right now because you are thinking about the Black Ops Cold War Zombies crew. Well, in this game, we have a brand new Zombies crew. kind of. 3 of the crew of the Zombies crew that we are looking at here are actually characters who kind of gave you information, the people who talked to you during Cold War. So they include Weaver, Carver, Gray, and the new operator, which is known as Maya. So these characters are going to be the ones that are in the cutscenes for Zombies. So they are the ones that when you complete the Easter egg, you will see them doing their thing, the ones that will push the story forward. Now, in Zombies, you can use any operator. So if they have a Snoop Dogg operator that comes out, you can have Snoop Dogg and you can go play with him in Zombies. But if you're not playing as one of those 4 main characters, you're going to miss out, because when you play as those characters, that is how you are going to get the voice lines and story that moves forward. So as you're playing, Weaver may jump in and say, hey, we saw this before, this is what I think of it, and Gray will come in and give you her thoughts on it, and so on and so forth. So if you want to push the narrative further and find out more about the narrative, those are the 4 people you are going to want to play as. Now, one thing that I haven't talked about in any of my videos thus far, I'll probably talk a little bit more about it tomorrow, is the pre-order bonuses. You'll see why I'm talking about it in a minute, but what you are looking at here is the Vault Edition of the game. We'll break this down more tomorrow, but the thing that I wanted to point out in the Zombies video is one of the things that you actually get is a Gobblegum pack. So it is confirmed that Gobblegum is making a return, and I think the Vault Edition guaranteed 12 rare Gobblegums inside of this Gobblegum pack. Now, this has me concerned because this would be very, very easy to put into microtransactions. In my opinion, there needs to be a way for you to grind for Gobblegums in order for this to be reasonable. If they're there for purchase, I think a lot of people are going to be really, really mad. I just have some questions about it, and I would be very curious to hear what you guys have to say about it down in the comments. So that's pretty much all of the information that we have for now for Zombies. One thing I will say is in that trailer, you kind of see like a bloater zombie, bigger type of zombie. I'd be willing to bet that we're going to get more types of zombies, and they said that we should get more information on zombies in the coming months. So of course, as we do, I will keep you guys updated as we get updated on the way like the in-game economy is going to work, how you upgrade weapons, pack-a-punching, things along those lines. I will keep you in the loop. But what I will say for now is it is looking awesome. The story is sounding really, really good. The maps look good. I wish you could see the Liberty Falls map because it looks absolutely stunning and like nothing we've seen before. So I can't wait till you guys can see that one. I wish I could show you. Unfortunately, they didn't give us anything for it. So this is what we know for now. Let me know what you're thinking of Zombies down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the videos, all the videos today, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, notifications, all of that jazz. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.
We are reaching for the stars.